everybody. Today we're going to talk about what we should do when we think that we are finished with our writing pages. The first thing that I want to tell you is this is not a live video, so I cannot see you and I cannot hear what you are telling me. So I might ask you a question during this video, and if I do, I want you to just think it really hard in your brain, and I am going to try and guess what you're thinking, okay? So first, I do have a question for you. What are the red and the green sides of our Writer's Workshop folders for? Think about it. If you said red is for stop, I'm all done, and green is for I'm still working on this and I need to keep going, you're right. When we're finished with our work, we put it on the red side of our folder. Now let's say I've been working really hard on a Writer's Workshop piece and I think that I'm all done and I'm ready to put it on the red side of my folder. I don't want to work on it anymore. There are 3 things that I want you to remember before you put it in the red side. And that is why I made you all a checklist. So here it is. This is posted on our team site so that your parents can print it off for you. But here's my copy. And what I wanted to talk to you today is about these 3 different things to help you with your writing. Number 1, use a capital letter at the beginning of a sentence. So let me show you an example. When we write a sentence, we need to use capital letters at the beginning of our sentence. Point to which of these 3 words has a capital letter at the beginning. Right there. The reason why we do that is because that helps the reader know when they need to start the sentence. So right here, I know that's the beginning of the sentence. That's where I need to start reading. Same here. Why don't you help me read this one? It is spring. Point to the letter in this sentence that has the capital letter. There it is. It's the first one. That's because I need to know that this is where my reading starts and this is where my reading ends. Okay? So that's the first thing I want you guys to think about when you are checking your work. The second thing that we need to think about is number 2, use finger spaces. Show me your fingers. I hope you're all holding up one finger. That is for our finger space. Now, finger spaces are some of the most important things because they help us read the words. I have 2 examples here of no finger spaces, yes finger spaces. Let me try and read this sentence that does not have any finger spaces in it. Here I go. I got, I don't know how to read this. I'm not sure. So I'm going to go down to this sentence, and this sentence does have finger spaces right here and here and here. You all can help me read this if you would like to. I go to school. That was a lot easier for me. The reason why we have the finger spaces is because otherwise I can't tell how many words to read. I don't know where to pause. It makes me feel very confused. So we have to have the finger spaces. Think of it this way. Do you like being squished really, really, really close to other people? Words don't like that either. So if words don't like being squished together, you don't either, please give them some finger spaces. The third thing that you need to remember, this is the last one, is to use ending punctuation. That's a really long word. Punctuation, which we've talked about in school before, just means those interesting markings that you sometimes put in between your letters, in front of your letters, and behind your letters. Here we go. These are the 3 kinds that you all need to think about at the end of your sentence. The first one is an exclamation point. This one is very fun. An exclamation point is for when you are really excited or somebody's yelling something in a story, you want to put an exclamation mark. So here's an example. I can't wait to go to the pool. That person is so excited to go to the pool, they put an exclamation mark at the end of their sentence. The second one is a question mark. And a question mark is, you guessed it, for questions. So things with who, what, why, when, where. They should have a question mark at the end. So here's a question. When will we go to the pool? This person wants to know when they're going to get to go to the pool. And they put a question mark at the end of their sentence. The third ending punctuation is the most common. You probably use this all the time. It is called a period. So when you're just saying something and you're just stating it, you would put a period at the end of the sentence, like this one. Yesterday, I went to the pool. Period. It's pretty easy. All right, everybody. So remember, this is for you to print out on our webpage. I want you to think about these 3 things: capital letters at the beginning of the sentence, using finger spaces, using ending punctuation, when you are thinking that you are done with your work. And before you send it to me, I want you to think about those 3 things. I love seeing all of your writing. It's so wonderful, and I cannot wait to see what you're going to send me next. Bye for now.